Hey y'all, so I'm back with another YouTube video. This is my second time actually recording this video because the first one I accidentally deleted it after editing it and everything. Like, it came out super good. It was actually perfect to me, but hey, you gotta learn one day, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a getting to know me video. I have 21 questions that I am going to be answering just so y'all can get just like who I am as a person and a little bit of my mindset. What is your real name? My real name is Angel Lastar Rakia Sanders. Yes, I have two middle names, but Lastar came from my mom and then Rakia came from my dad because they used to call him Rocky. Where do I live? I live in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's whack out here. There's nothing to do. I'm always in Nashville or Atlanta or something like that because, yeah, Clarksville's really small. It's not for me. What was your worst moment in high school? It was actually, I had to deal with like this person, like the girl was like crazy. She used to lie to the principal, like, oh, she did this to me in the hallway, or she did this, or she said that. Like, the principals would go back and look and like they couldn't find nothing. I'm like, she's lying on me, y'all. Like, she ruined my prom. Well, she tried to ruin my prom. She tried to ruin my graduation. It was a lot. Like, I don't know what was wrong with the girl or nothing. We kind of looked alike too, so that's what made it even more. Yeah, whatever. That was my worst moment in high school, was dealing with her. She was crazy. She was obsessive. I stopped being her friend and she just went like buku crazy, but everything was happening in school. That's why it was my worst moment in school. Like, I was even on the dance team in high school and she was like, the whole team is stuck up, the coach is stuck up, and when you join, you're gonna be stuck up too. Anyways, she tried out for the dance team, the second tryouts, and the coach actually let her be on the team, and I was just like, wow, like, she's really crazy. What sports have you played? Some of these may not be considered sports to y'all, but baby, if I'm conditioning, running, getting in shape, and staying in shape for this, they're sports to me. But I ran track in high school. I was a cheerleader. I was on the dance team in high school and in college. FYI, I went to TSU. But I didn't graduate. College wasn't for me. Anywho, and I was on my mom's step team. She had a step and dance team. So I was on that dance team. I was on my high school dance team. And then I joined the college dance team as well. How many siblings do you have? I have one sister and her name is Heavenly. Angel and Heavenly, like, you can never go wrong with either or. But that's my girl, that's my rider. She be getting on my nerves. She's a Taurus, I'm a Gemini, and I don't really think we're compatible. We ain't compatible, but we definitely make it work because that's my sister. Ultimate turn off, communication. If you have bad communication, 9 times out of 10, we're not going to get anywhere because I'm a busy person as well. But I make time for what I want to make time for. You get what I'm saying? And a text back is nothing. A FaceTime call is nothing. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm bad at texting or this, and that. And I'm just like, okay, well, I FaceTimed you too and you didn't call, so guess what? You're cut off. Simple. Favorite alcoholic drink? I don't mess with clear. I'll drink clear, but that's not my favorite liquor. I hate drinking clear. I'm more of a brown liquor type of girl, you know. Stay on the dark side with it. I like Crown Apple, Hennessy, Douce. I'll use like a Coke for a chaser, but normally I'm just taking the shots straight to the head. Single or taken? I am happily single. Like, relationships they require too much. And I'm gonna go with the flow type of person, and like, relationships are hard and I don't play around when it comes to that relationship stuff. So I'm gonna stay single and I'm not settling. Like, I'm not settling. I don't care how much money you got, what watch you got on, what necklace you got on, what songs you rapping, what football team you playing for, what hockey team you playing for, what NBA team you playing for. Like, I don't care about none of that. at all because y'all the main ones with problems. Zodiac sign. I am a Gemini. Everything they say about Geminis is true. Our loyalty runs deep. Like, that's the main thing I love about a Gemini. Like, we don't play when it comes to that loyalty. You'll never have to question us about nothing because we're going to keep it a buck. I promise you. But Geminis are the best. I don't care what nobody says. We get along with like so many other signs as well. So that's another reason why I feel like we're the best. Other zodiac signs, they'll be like, oh, we don't get along with them. But every time I tell somebody like, hey, I'm a Gemini, they're like, that's why we get along so well. And I'm like, yes, sis, we was meant to be, period. Favorite smell. My favorite smell is called Amber White. It's a floral base, so like anything with floral scents in it, I think I'm going to like, because I have other perfumes as well, but they all have floral in it. I was even working out one day. A dude had came by and was like, do you have on Amber White? Girl, I was feeling even more sexier in the gym. I was like, yes, I got on Amber White. What you know about Amber White? But anywho, what do you do to get over a heartbreak? Easiest way to get over a heartbreak is to literally focus on yourself. I know in my last relationship, that heartbreak was a blessing for me. I don't regret anything that happened in that relationship because when I got out of that relationship, I knew exactly what I wanted, exactly what I didn't want. I'm able to peep things quick. Like, I don't know after one conversation if I'm a continue to like want to talk to that dude, or you know what I'm saying, even give him a text back. But to get over a heartbreak is simply easy. Focus on yourself, build yourself up, because I lost myself in my relationship. Like when I got out of my relationship, I had went to the doctors and they told me, you know, you lost 30 pounds from your last visit. And I'm like, 30 pounds? Like, I'm not even thick no more, y'all. Like I'll never get in a relationship. Never say never, but as of right now, I'm so straight on relationships. I don't want one until I'm where I want to be. Biggest fear. My biggest fear is roller coasters. Like, I absolutely hate roller coasters. Nobody can get me on a roller coaster. Like, nobody. Like, I've been on one before and I don't like that feeling that you get in your stomach, like the butterflies or like that tickly feeling. I don't like that feeling at all, like at all. I hate it. 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 I hate that feeling. So roller coasters are my biggest fear. I was at Holiday World one time, and when I was walking out of Holiday World, the roller coaster crashed. And that right there was just a sign from God, like saying, Angel, you're good. Don't ever get on a roller coaster. I promise you, I'll never get on a roller coaster ever again. No, I'm straight on roller coasters. I don't like them. Worst habit. I'm actually doing it right now. And I take like paper. So I'll take like some paper. And then I'll just sit here and just like roll it. And then when I'm done, or if like the paper just starts like falling apart, I'll just throw it down wherever I'm at. Like, these things are all in my car. They be on my granny's kitchen floor. They just be everywhere, okay? I'm trying to stop. My granny told me she was gonna chop my fingers off if I didn't stop. It keeps me calm. Like, if I go somewhere by myself, I'll notice me doing it more like while I'm walking. And I don't know, it's weird. And I just be going and going. The best paper is like receipts. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes. I was actually in a car wreck. The driver was trying to get to the HUV Plus lane, and there was an 18-wheeler in the HUV Plus lane, but he was getting over into the right lane. So, as he was trying to get over, the driver was definitely going a little bit too fast to where he had to get over into the HUV Plus lane, and when he got over, his back wheels, like, you would have thought we was on some ice the way it happened. His back wheels just started going like that. We hit the 18-wheeler about 5 to 6 times until the car actually came to like a complete stop. It was so bad. Like, I was over there like mentally preparing myself like for the wheels to actually come over my body and like just squish me. all I could see every time we hit the 18-wheeler was like right in between the two wheels. So it was nothing but space underneath the truck. And I was just like, we finna go under, we finna go under. So I was just in the seat like this. And we never went under. And I just know that was God trying to get my attention. Just know he got my attention. The worst part about that whole wreck, like, I had went to the hospital and everything afterwards because you don't know what's messed up, especially when your adrenaline is pumping. Like, you don't really know what's hurting on your body, but I know this whole arm was like completely red, like all right here, it was all red. And I had on a hoodie, so I was just like how my neck was hurting and it went down into my back. And that should still be hurting today. The worst part about that whole entire wreck, when we had got back to the crib, the driver was like, cause like after the wreck, when you in a wreck, your first thing is not to start crying. Like, you in this mess going on and the car's just getting hit multiple times, like, you're not thinking about crying. Like, you go into complete shock and you're just like, what is going on? Like, I'm finna die. Like, you're not thinking about, oh, let me start crying because I'm finna die. Like, your eyes basically are like, what the crap is going on? Or like, what's about to happen to me? I'm finna die. The driver really had the nerve to say, you know, Angel, like, when you got out of the car or whatever, you really started to get on my nerves because you started crying. And I said, well, maybe you wasn't in the same wreck that I was just in. But, you know, toxic. It's by the grace of God. God was trying to get my attention and he got it because I'm in such a better place now and I'm still alive. And that's all that matters. What upsets you the most? When people can't keep it 100, like, I don't beat around the bush. I don't sugarcoat. I'm gonna say how I feel. I'm not gonna mislead anybody. I'm definitely not gonna talk bad about nobody. So it's just like, you know if you want to be real with this certain someone or not. Life is short. So if that person is not who you want to be with, you know, absolutely like, nah, this shit ain't gonna work. Like, leave that person alone. Be 100. Don't be like drawing a person in like super close, letting them open up to you. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of that and you already know, like, I don't want to mess with this person for real. Like, I'm not finna waste nobody's time or nothing like that. Like, I'm so focused on myself. So if I do give you a piece of my time and you can't even keep it 100, you gotta go. Something I can't leave the house without. I cannot leave the house without my lash glue, my lip gloss, and a brush. If I got all of that, baby, supermodel, here we go, okay? The main thing for real is my lash glue, because sometimes your lashes like to like, in these little corners, yeah, they be like flying up. Like, I got sensitive eyes, so my eyes like get watery throughout the day if the wind's blowing and the wind is hitting my eyeball. Like, it's just all bad. What is your height? I am 5'5", average height, still fun size, but I'm not a giant. Longest relationship. I don't call this a relationship, I call it a trial run. It was the first guy I introduced to my mom. And he just blew it. He blew it. But we talked for a whole year, dated for a whole year, and now we ain't together no more. So, you call it what you want to call it. I don't call it a relationship because it was full of just toxic energy. I was ready to rip all my hair out. But on the bright side, I truly got closer to God during that time. I learned a lot about myself. Do you have any best friends? No. I used to have best friends, but over the years, they have showed their true colors. Like, for example, like, I'm a lash tech, and my so-called best friend one day put up on Instagram like, oh, go get your lashes done by such and such. She's the only person I trust to do my lashes. You was supposed to be my sister and you post that and it wasn't even my tag. Anyways, go follow my lash page, Wings by Angel, and come get slayed by the best. Yeah, that was some real true fake stuff. So I got 0 best friends. My only best friend is God, okay? He's all I need. Biggest flaw, I cut people off quick. I'm such a genuine person. I'm not gonna backstab you. I'm not gonna talk behind your back. I'm not gonna try to destroy you and your image, like none of that. So like, if I just feel like you are bringing negativity into my life and not peace and positivity, you got to go. I cut people off quick, and there's no coming back from it, honestly. It's not like I've been hurt so much in my life. I used to always like give people second chances. Matter of fact, I used to give them like 10 chances. There's so many people in my life that I shouldn't even looked at it again, and I did. So now when you cut off, like, you're just cut off. Have you been in any fights? What's good? What's good? I keep a baby Glock because I ain't fighting with no randoms. But yes, I have been in a few fights. I've been in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been in like 10 fights, okay? But Clarksville is so little. First, I'm not no ghetto ratchet girl. I've always had to defend myself. Like, it was always somebody coming at me or just wanting to fight me, honestly, to see if they could beat me up. And I had a bunch of anger built up inside of me. So when it was time to fight, I lost it. I blacked out. Like, it was so bad. And I really feel like that's probably why I've never took an L. You get what I'm saying? And I'll never ever take an L because I'm done fighting now. But yeah, I've came a long way from fighting, but I was never the one to start something. I was always the one to finish it. It was always people trying to bully me, call me weak, or just plumb hating or jealousy. Like, sit down, sis. But fighting don't solve nothing. I mean, it solved a few for me because a lot of people that I have fought are still around. Like, when they see me, they'll still speak, all of that. But yeah, fighting is petty, it's stupid, it's too much time consuming. And I be having long nails on now. I be having my wigs laid now. So you'll never really see me fighting anymore unless I have to, because baby, my nails be coming out to right here. And who's gonna be at home dealing with the whole bleeding and, you know, healing process of nails because a hoe is jealous? Bye. Do you have any pets? Yes. Beyonce, come here. So my first pet, and it's the whole Carter family. If she has babies, we're gonna keep naming them. But this is Beyonce. Say hi, B. Look at the camera, mamas. This is Beyonce. This is my baby right here. Back to the best friends question. This is my best friend. I love this girl so much. I don't know why. She probably done got into something the way she looking. But this is my baby Beyonce. And then I have a bird. You gotta say hi, Blue. She got dog food in her mouth. I don't even think birds are supposed to eat dog food, but Blue Ivy does. And this is her. She's a little mean, she's feisty. Hey, Blue Ivy, say bye-bye. 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 Sorry, y'all, my sister had called. But yeah, this is Blue Ivy, and then this is Beyonce. These are my two pets right here. And she's bad. Like, she's so bad. Why you started doing YouTube? I started doing YouTube because you can't really tell a lot about a person through pictures. So a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you was this cool. I thought you was stuck up and bougie. Like, first of all, just because I know how to do my makeup, and just because I like my hair done, and just because I dress cute, and just because, you know, yeah, don't mean I'm bougie. If she poops in my head, we gonna have a real problem though. I used to be super shy. And like now I have opened up, I'm more comfortable with who I am as a person, and I really feel like I can help somebody along the way. Like, be yourself, be who you are. I've found myself and I'm still finding myself, and YouTube is like an outlet. What is she doing, yo? But that's why I started YouTube, and I really hope y'all like and subscribe to all of my videos because more will be coming. Woo! Let's just hope this video don't get deleted. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I love y'all and thank y'all so much. Say bye, Beyonce. Say bye. Bye, y'all. Oh yeah, I did my makeup look too.